The unfortunate siblings. In a quiet town in Akure, two families, the Ufots and the Adejayans, lived in the same compound. The Ufots had three daughters, Enkanem, Eno, and Grace, while the Adejayans had two children, Dayo and Dara. The families lived in peace, respecting each other's boundaries. One day, Dayo, then 17 years old, saw 13 years old Grace in her nightwear and was captivated by her beauty. He smiled and waved at her, and she waved back. Dayo couldn't stop thinking about Grace and eventually confessed his feelings to her. However, Grace started avoiding him, and her mother noticed her unusual behavior. When Mr. and Mrs. Ufot traveled to Lagos for a church program, they left strict instructions for their daughters. However, on the third day, Dayo convinced Grace to take a stroll with him outside the compound. They talked and laughed, and Grace let her guard down. When they returned, Dayo took advantage of the situation, and Grace lost her virginity to him. Grace soon became pregnant, and her parents were devastated. They questioned their daughters, and Grace confessed what had happened. Mr. and Mrs. Ufort confronted their Adejayans, but Dayo denied responsibility. The Uforts were very heartbroken and decided to leave Nigeria for America. Years later, David, the son of Grace and Dayo, grew up in America and became a lecturer. He met a student named Ifeoluwa, who was Dayo's daughter, and they fell in love. However, when Ifeoluwa visited David's home, Grace recognized her as Dayo's daughter and was overcome with emotions. The truth was eventually revealed, and David and Ifeoluwa were devastated to discover they were siblings. The situation was difficult for everyone involved. Dayo begged for forgiveness, and David and Ifeoluwa underwent therapy to cope with the revelation. Eventually, David moved to London, found a new job, and fell in love again, while Ifeoluwa continued her studies and found love with a Liberian classmate. Hope you enjoyed the stories. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more interesting stories.